the plea of no contest, I could still find you guilty. You understand that?
Okay.
All right. Has anybody forced you, threatened you, put you in fear, or promised you anything to make you plead?
No.
You're doing so freely and voluntarily.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Carrizales. I will accept your plea of no contest. On that plea, I find you guilty of indecent exposure, a Class A misdemeanor. Having made that finding, I assess punishment at zero fine to cost the court 27 days in the Bexar County Jail. The cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for time served, which means your judgment is satisfied in this case by the time that you've already served. Mr. Carrizales, this was a plea bargain. You do not have a right to appeal. Mr. Carrizales, any questions?
No.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything. God bless.
You're welcome, sir. You take care of yourself. All right, Mr. Oldendorf, thank you.
Thank you. Terry, anything else? Okay, thank you.
Sorry, Jim. Yes, nothing else. Thank you. All right, Mr. Vela, you have Julius Tovar set this morning. You got an offer in that case?
I do.
Okay. Did you receive paperwork? Did you get your paperwork done by chance?
My understanding it's done.
Okay, got it. All right. Let me put you in a breakout room in just a moment. Ms. Cranberg, you got an offer on Alvoid?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay, you're ready to see your client, correct?
I'm still waiting for paperwork.
Okay, you should, it should be at the top of your email. I sent you a reminder.
Oh, okay, let me see.
See if you have that.
Oh, yes, ma'am, I sure do.
Okay, got it. All right. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room in 1 second. Let me find out where I can stick it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I have, Mr. Bell, I'm moving you to room 1. Ms. Cranberg, room 2.
I appreciate you. You're right here. Go. Look. Tovar.
Brian, you ready?
We're ready, Terry.
All right, and that's on, is it Gomez, right? Yeah,
Terry,
Jessica Gomez.
Jessica.
Okay. Jessica Gomez, thank you.
Tovar,
Yes, sir. Nothing, yes, sir.
Tovar. Tovar. Tovar.
I'm the only Tovar.
Tovar. No Tovar.
No problem. Yeah, they're looking for it right now. Just have a seat right here. You may have to speak up a little bit. That's your advice on my call.
All right, it's cause number 730-377, State of Texas versus Jessica Gomez. Are you Jessica Gomez?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning. Raise your right hand for me. You swear to tell that's your left hand. Don't try to trick me. There you go. You swear to tell the truth, the whole
sorry,
truth,
I'm trying
no, right hand. Right hand. There you go. Stop trying to fool me, all right? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth,
I'm
so help you
sorry.
God. That's okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, you can lower your hand, Jessica. Hey, Ms. Gomez, is it okay with you to proceed by video conference?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Ms. Gomez. Let's see here. You are charged by information with the offense of interference with emergency telephone call. That is a Class A misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Gomez, you have several legal rights. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. Ms. Gomez, what that means is you could ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court, testify against you, where your lawyer can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. During that proceeding, Ms. Gomez, your lawyer can call as many witnesses as he would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Ms. Gomez, do you understand that you have those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you also understand, Ms. Gomez, that you do not have to give up those rights?
Yes, sir.
Great. But if you want to give them up, you can. And you do it by filling out this paperwork that I've been provided called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights to Court Admonitions. Ms. Gomez, did you go over this paperwork with your lawyer before you signed it?
Yes, sir, I did.
And do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
Great. Because these documents tell me, Ms. Gomez, that you understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and then you further understand you have all of those trial rights that we just talked about. But you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so you can enter into an agreement with the state of Texas on this case. Ms. Gomez, is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. Then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with papers in this cause. Ms. Gomez, evidently you have a plea bargain in this case. First thing you need to understand, I don't have to go along with your agreement. However, if I don't go along with your agreement for any reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you if that happens. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Gomez, listen up. The state's going to tell us what the plea bargain is. Let's make sure it is what you agreed to. Go ahead, Hal.
It is $0 fine, Judge, at plus court costs, a sentence of 83 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state would request this judgment be satisfied.
Brian O'Donnell, is that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Gomez, is that what you agreed to?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Brian, does Ms. Gomez have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has she been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, is she legally competent to waive her rights and enter into this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Jessica Gomez, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, sir, I am.
Ms. Gomez, please tell me how you plead for the Class A misdemeanor offense of interference with emergency telephone call. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, great. You understand, Ms. Gomez, I could still find you guilty based upon that plea.
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Has anybody forced you, threatened you, put you in fear, or promised you anything to make you plead?
No, sir.
You are doing so freely and voluntarily.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Gomez. I will accept your plea of no contest. Upon that plea, I find you guilty of
Thank you so
interference with an interference with an emergency telephone call, a Class A misdemeanor. I assess punishment of zero fine to cost the court in 83 days in the Bexar County Jail. The cost the court the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for time served, which means, Ms. Gomez, your judgment is satisfied by the time you've already served. Ms. Gomez, this was a plea bargain. You do not have a right to appeal. All right, Ms. Gomez, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well when you get out, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
All right, Brian. Yeah, good seeing you, brother.
Thank you, Judge.
It was driver. Really easy to hit it to the fairway left. Oh. You know, Captain, but everything get out of you, right? Yeah. I'm just helping for this week and then somebody else said we'll be here next week. So.
Judge, on the docket today, Mr. Bo Bella's case, Julius Tovar, that case, he is bonded out, Judge. So the only case we have now is Miss Cranberg, and she's on the screen for Mr. Alvoid.
Okay, so she's ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's get Al out there.
Before we continue, Terry, can you please put me in a breakout room with Danielle?
All righty, let me put you in room 6. Let's see, there we go. Go back to 6 now.
All right, thank you.
We'll be ready in a few minutes, Patrick.
Okay, we're ready, everybody.
Okay, this is clause number 726-769, State of Texas versus Todd Alboyd. Are you Todd Alboyd?
Yes, sir.
Could you raise your right hand for me? Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, thank you. You can lower your hand, Mr. Alboyd. Mr. Alboyd, is it all right with you that we proceed by video conference this morning?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. You are charged with the offense of resisting arrest, search, or transportation. That is a Class A misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Alboyd, you have several legal rights at this point, sir. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. What that means, Mr. Alboyd, is you could ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court to testify against you, where your lawyer can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. During that proceeding, Mr. Alboyd, your lawyer can call as many witnesses as she would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Mr. Alboyd, do you understand, sir, that you have those rights?
Yes.
You also understand, Mr. Alboyd, that you do not have to give up those rights.
Yes, I do.
All right, but if you want to give them up, you can. And you do it by filling out this paperwork called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonitions. Let me share that with you now, Mr. Alboyd. Mr. Alboyd, did you go over this paperwork with your lawyer before you signed it?
Yes, sir, I did.
And do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Because the documents tell me that these documents tell me that you understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and then you further understand you have all of those trial rights that we just talked about, but you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so you can enter into a plea bargain agreement on this case with the state of Texas. Mr. Alboyd, is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
All right, great. Then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with papers in this cause. Mr. Alboyd, evidently you have a plea bargain in this case. First thing you need to understand, I don't have to go along with your agreement. However, if I don't, I'll allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Alboyd, listen up. State's going to tell us what the plea bargain is. Make sure it is what you agreed to. Go ahead, State.
Your Honor, it is a $0 fine plus court cost, a sentence of 59 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state would request that this judgment be satisfied.
Ms. Danielle Cranberg, is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Mr. Alboyd, is that the agreement?
Yes, sir.
All right, Danielle, does Mr. Alboyd have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
I believe he is, Judge.
All right, Mr. Todd Alboyd, he was a citizen of the United States of America.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Alboyd, please tell me how you pleaded the Class A misdemeanor offense of resisting arrest, search, or transportation. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
No contest, sir.
Mr. Alboyd, you understand I can still find you guilty based upon that plea?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Alboyd, has anybody forced you, threatened you, put you in fear, or promised you anything to make you plead?
No, sir.
You are doing so freely and voluntarily.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you,
I
Mr.
agree.
Alboyd. I will accept your plea of no contest. Upon that plea, I find you guilty of resisting arrest, search, and transportation to Class A misdemeanor. I assess punishment at zero fine to cost the court 59 days in the Bexar County Jail. The cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for time served, which means, Mr. Alboyd, your judgment in this case is satisfied by the time you've already served. Mr. Alboyd, this was a plea bargain. You do not have a right to appeal. Mr. Alboyd, do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well when you get out.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. If we may be excused.
Yeah, Danielle, nice seeing you.
Good to see you, Judge. Have a good one.
All right, Terry, that's it, right, for the docket? Or am I wrong?
That's it for the regular docket, Judge.
All right, let me jump off YouTube. Rachel, thank you. Valverde, thank you. Hey, I saved you today. Hey, Hal, let me get off YouTube.